Well, hello, my zero viewers. Oh, what's up, Spooky? What's going on, man? So I'm just trying something new here. Um, this is cool. So this is OBS. Sir Fleshwound told me about this. Um, so this is something a little bit new, and I guess it's in beta testing right now. But I have my sub count. I have some sort of new. What's up, Carrie? So over here, nope, here, right there. It's like a live counter sort of thing, and then as you can see, like over here, some kind of chat window. So I'm gonna have to go through this later and like figure it out, see what I have to move or make larger and things like that. But yeah, this is kind of cool. Just kind of testing it out, and I know this is something that like me and Carrie are trying to figure out for more live streams, and we want to be able to put multiple windows, so more people, can get in here. What's up, Beast Outdoors? Just so more people could get in here and have like a cool chat and do our top secret thing that we're still trying to figure out. But let me work on this a little bit while you're all are here. How's the audio? Audio good? I hope so. Um, so man, it looks like you could do all kinds of things on this. Let me see what happens if I hit that. All right, so y'all see that thing that just popped up? Um, this is just all stuff I'm trying to figure out. So what do you think, Carrie? You thinking about trying to work on this when you have any spare time? And guys, don't mind this new continent I got on my face. I don't know. It just popped up out of nowhere. Um, Audio is great. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, how's that Busa? How is the Busa? Man, I am so jealous of you guys who can ride right now. Oh, like it was like 50 degrees here today when I got off work. What mic is this? This is the FI Fine. I'll send you the link later on when I get off of here. But it's an FI Fine mic. Just a little mic cover. But there it is. And then you got the little, I forget what they call it, the little cover to, yeah, you know what I mean. I'll send you the links. I think I got it on Amazon. But yeah, like right now, stuff you buy on Amazon, it looks like it's like getting really delayed if it's like non-essential. I actually bought some stuff for the GoPro because I got that mount. Thank you, Moto Carry, Sir Flesh Wound. I got that the Sugru. Best $8 I've ever spent on freaking GoPro mount. So I bought some more to mount to the Icon variant. And I got some more GoPro mounts and all that. So I got to get used to looking into the camera here. Sir Flesh Wound, what's going on? But I got some more of the Sugru for the Icon variant. My kid's little feet are right here. um, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, Amazon. So yeah, Amazon for non-essential items, they're putting it like on kind of like a back order, I guess, for like it's gonna be about 20 days or so until I see my new mic that's gonna go in the Icon. What else? What else did I get? I got the Sugru, the mic, a new pan. I got one of those copper pans, so that's kind of cool. But what's up, Chucky Monster? Let me read some of these comments here. And again, guys, so it already looks like one thing I'm going to have to do here is the comments over here. I'm going to have to maybe make that bigger. Unless you guys can see the comments on the screen. Well, I can't tell. My screen is like this. It's of what I actually see here. What mount for the variant? I need one for mine. All right, Spooky. So what I'm gonna do is I might make a video. Maybe I'll go live and like show you guys what I'm gonna do. but it's this stuff called Sugru, and I threw out the box. Dang it. Sugru. I threw out the box, but it's like a moldable. I lost count. Hold on. Okay, so for the AGV here, I don't know if you can tell, but so Spooky, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use just regular GoPro mount, but this Sugru stuff. Now, as you guys know, on the AGV helmets, they have a very pointed peak, I guess you can say. Got a very pointed peak, so mounting one of these is like really tough to do. But thanks to Moto Carry and Sir Flesh Wound, among a bunch of other people, but I really took Moto Carry's advice and Sir Flesh Wound to use this Sugru stuff. Now it comes as a putty, so you know mix it all together. Yeah, kind of like Play-Doh, Brant. So you like mix it all together. What? Yeah, you did. But you know, it's kind of like a Play-Doh, like a putty. You know, I just put it on the front of the helmet, smushed it in, and this stuff it's like a rock solid rubber now. So this ain't going anywhere. So Spooky, when I get some more and I get my the setup how I want it. When I get the setup how I want it, I'm gonna maybe do like a little walkthrough on the icon to show like how it's gonna be set up, because I think I'm gonna set it up right in the middle, like the AGV here. But pretty excited to get that helmet going. I also bought some matte, or it's like a satin clear coat to go over the paint. Because if you're on Instagram, you saw that I painted the Icon variant, did like my own custom paint job. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna spray paint that to protect it. Because what I did with the Peak is I put like a satin black on there, but any little nick it gets, you just nick it barely, takes the paint right off. So I'm gonna have to go over that a bunch, go over it with some of that satin clear coat, really try to get the really try to get it looking good. Hopefully the colors will pop a little bit more. I didn't want a gloss per se on this helmet, because the FZ is more of like a matte sort of finish, so I really wanted something to kind of match the bike, so I went with that satin finish. But hopefully it'll just make the colors pop a little bit, because I got a little high vis on there. Right now the high vis is just like a flat, so hopefully I'll get that, and yeah, we'll be ready for this riding season here. But man, I'm so excited to start riding again. Spooky said Busa is a beast. Rode today in the 60s here in Georgia. You gonna have any more videos coming out on the Busa? I don't know if I'm so behind on YouTube with a newborn over here. Luckily, she's sleeping right now. But man, like, can you guys tell? Like, I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. Yeah, Chucky. Where is everyone from? So, if you don't know, I'm from Wisconsin, southeastern Wisconsin. So, my son. What is that, Carrie? Oh, gotcha. The elbow. From my view here, it looks like two butts, like, butting together. Elbows, butts. It looks like butts. Hopefully soon. Me too. Behind work like crazy. Oh, Chucky, Arizona? Oh, man. How's Arizona?
Good.
You've never been to Arizona. All right, so check this out. So I should have done this earlier when I went to grab the helmet, but you could click, you can do these little clicks here. So I could go, be right back, and I think my audio is still going. Um, and then you go back to your live scene, and bam, it's both. What? It could be both, yeah. But now, what really kind of freaked me out, Carrie, is it looked like two people bending their butts together with stuff coming out the bottom. So I was a little thrown off by that. Yep, Moto Carry, Chucky. So everybody here is riding or is living in a great riding area. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. Chucky, great riding all year long. Yep. Cool. Audio keeps rolling. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So this is pretty cool. What do you think, Carrie? You gonna try getting in on this OBS? Now I gotta tell you. So I am so happy, and I actually was thinking about this. Um, it's funny that like Tony shared this with me. Otherwise, obviously, I wouldn't have known about it. But I thought OBS is like an awesome kind of streaming platform if you know what you're doing. Um, what's up, Matthew? I like the motorcycle things. I love motorcycle things too. I love it. That's kind of that's what I'm doing here. Um, but what was I even talking about? See, I'm just rambling right now because this is a test. This is all a test. That's all I'm doing. OBS. Right, OBS. Yeah. So yes, OBS. Uh it's funny that I was thinking like it would be so cool if OBS actually like put out some sort of app that had things so easily to be added on here and things like that because otherwise all these other I want to call them developers and people much smarter than me but you have to like know the code and everything like that to be able to put things up. So I'm like, if they could just make like an app for like just normal people just wanting to like put stuff up here to look somewhat professional. I always thought that that'd be pretty cool. So thank you, Sir Flesh Wound, for turning me onto this. I was, when you told me that there's going to be an app, and I looked it up, and I seen like you could put all kinds of things. Like this is just touching the surface. So, what? Chucky Monster. I have 5 Harleys. Okay, so I don't want to ruffle feathers. I don't want to ruffle anybody's feathers. But as a lot of people know, I'm not that much of a Harley guy. All right. Um, it's more to do. I don't really have anything against the bikes. It's just up here in Wisconsin. Like I don't know if Harley people are the same around the country, but up here in Wisconsin, I mean, this is Harley country. We got Milwaukee. What does it carry? Like 40 minutes, 30 minutes to 40 minutes north of us. So, you got Milwaukee right up here, Harley country, guys. But the Harley riders up here are like, they just look so angry when they're on the bike. None of them wear helmets. When they're at a stoplight, they just look so mad that, they're on the bike. I don't get it. When you're on the bike, you got to be happy. You got to look happy. What's up, Patty? What is going on? Patty has 0 Harleys. But yeah, getting onto this, I don't know, just up here, Harley guys and women, they just look so miserable on the bikes. So, like Chucky, if you got a smile on your face and everything while you're riding, that's awesome. And then the biker wave, down here, like most of the time, if you pass a Harley and you're on a sport bike and you wave, they'll either flip you off or just totally ignore you. So I don't know what it is, if it's a pride thing, the Milwaukee sort of, I don't know. But to be honest with you, I'm about 5'7", 5'8", and I'm actually looking into a Sportster, Harley Sportster. What was it, a 1200? Are they 1200 or 1300?
500.
not 500. Um, all right, let me get into these comments here. Um, all right, bam, bam, bam. Patty has 0 Harleys. Um, glad to turn you on to something. I bet you are, Sir Flesh Wound. I bet you are. Uh, yes, yes, Matthew. Yeah, he turns me on quite a bit. If you didn't know this about Sir Flesh Wound, he does turn me on quite a bit to a lot of things, a lot of stuff, butt stuff, everything but stuff. If you know what I mean. Um, Patty, how are we, ladies and gentlemen? Some Harley riders have the "I'm better than you" mentality. Um, Yeah, I mean, I found that spooky. I have found that. I have two 883s, Chucky says. You know who snubs the most on giving biker? Scooter riders. Yes, yes, Carrie, scooter riders. Oh, and that's the thing. Like, I don't know. On the bike, you want to wave at a scooter. Like, you don't. I don't know how to wave. Do you wave at a scooter? I don't know. Um, yep, Chucky. You know what? I'm gonna pull up the picture because I want to show you guys um, this bike. You know, because I want to be more of a bobber rider. And when I seen this bike, and the cool thing about Harleys is you can pick them up used super cheap. Um, oh, I hope I found this. I hope I saved it. You know what, let me just type Sportster because this is really cool. Like I seen it and I was like, that's me. If I ever come into some money in the future, I'm like, this is me. All right, so let's see if it'll pick it up at all. All right, so something about bikes with the fat tires. I love the fat tires on bikes. And this one's got the wire wheels. Yeah, I don't know, just something about this Sportster. I just really love the look of it. So I don't know, guys. Yeah, maybe a Sportster might be in my future. And I asked a guy at work today. I asked a guy at work. I was like, why do Sportsters get shit on so much? Even by Harley guys. I always hear even Harley guys, talk about, Sportsters, girl bikes and all this kind of stuff. But my buddy at work, he's over 6 foot tall. And he goes, honestly, your size, you would look fine on a Sportster. It's just the fact that they're small. The tanks are small and narrow. The bike itself is pretty small. But he goes, somebody your size would, look fine on it. You'd be fine on it. I guess 5'8", that's not, it's not awesome for a man. Patty, he's what, 6'2" or something like that. All right, let's get back into these comments here. Um, yes. Yep. All right. Bum bum bum. Yes, Tony, Sir Flesh Wound. Ooh, let the cat out of the bag with the 6 viewers here. Ooh. Yeah, Brantley definitely needs his own Grom. I think he would really like that. Carrie, he does turn me on quite a bit. Quoted. Patty. I like Harleys and have ridden several, and most of the Harley riders I have met are decent people. It's just not my scene. I'm a different breed, and that's all good. That is true. That is all good. Let's see. Chucky Monster. I love the Roadstars. Roadstars? Probably Roadstars. Yeah, see, like, I don't really know much about Harleys. I just know that the Sportsters always get crapped on for some reason. Um, I do like the Sportsters, but not sold on getting one. Yes, I've owned a Yamaha V-Star bobber, loved it. Needed the speed though. Nice. Is that the 48? All right, Chucky. So it's not the 48. The guy in the description actually said it's not the 48. The front end, he said, was off of a 48, but I don't think it's an actual Sportster 48. Rebel 500. I don't know, Tony. I don't know. Like, to me, I don't know. They're cheap enough, but I just think they look a little odd. To me, I don't know. To me, they just look a little too small. Kind of like my Savage. When I had the Savage, there's something about that bike too that it just looked too small, even for me to be on it. It just looked compact and like tiny, small. It also might be because on the Rebels, the front ends are a little, I don't want to say jacked up, but the front ends are up higher. I don't know. My idea of the bobber I would want is just a leveled out bike, like equal size tires front and rear, something like that. I don't know. Just my personal preference, But I know the Rebel 500 that would be a great bike for the price and everything, but I don't know, just something about it that I'm just not. I don't know. Patty, I crashed a Sportster once. They can take a beating. My everyday bike is a 2018 Street Glide. Nice. Patty is 6'3.5" to be precise. I'm sorry. What's the difference in the 48 and other models? Tire, tank, and setup. All right. And front R&D. I don't know what R&D is. If you can let me know, that would be awesome. Sir Flesh Wound just sent me something on Instagram. Just a little behind the scenes, guys. This is a test. What we're all doing here. So he's saying smaller logos, images, and if there's a way to keep the comments up, then you need another monitor so you can sit back more. Yes, I think I can adjust some of that stuff. So are you talking like smaller logo here? Like smaller logo over here? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And then this down here, whatever. The little guy over here. This. I thought, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I thought maybe I can expand that. No, not you. I thought maybe there would be something. Well, yeah, you are a little guy, but I thought something else would like pop up under here, because the way that the window is when you're like editing, like the window was like this. So I kind of thought that it would be like something else under it, but whatever. Let's see. Chucky Monster. I want a sport bike. What kind of sport bike are you thinking of? What are you thinking of? You thinking naked or fairinged? Spooky. I love the Iron 883. Yeah, so I did get the opportunity to ride a Fat Bob, and I love the look of like the newer style Fat Bobs with the cool headlight and stuff like that. And I gotta say, the cool thing that Harley does is the key fob thing. When the guy told me that he would let me ride it, I get on it and I'm like looking like how do you start the thing? I'm like, where's the key and everything? He goes, oh yeah, I almost forgot, and he had it in his pocket. So he gives me this key fob and he's like, yeah, just put it in your pocket. It's like a car. So put it in my pocket, and he showed me to turn this knob or whatever, and fired it up. So that was pretty cool. That would be handy, just to have a key fob, like you do in your car. Just hop in, push the button, and it starts. That's pretty cool. All right, let me get back in these comments here. Maybe a Ducati. All right. Looks good for your first try, though, Ray. Thank you, Sir Flesh Wound. Triumph Street Triple 765. I've seen some of those for sale recently. And I don't know. I've seen some of those for sale up here recently. Patty, it does look very fancy, Ray. I wouldn't be able to do any of this. You can now, Patty. It's not too bad. Well, Sir Flesh Wound, he sent me a link for this. This is like an OBS app, which Patty, I'm gonna try to figure out if we would be able to add multiple screens here. So I don't know if you would need OBS to do this, but this is something we're gonna figure out because you, Motocari, and I, maybe get some other people, have streams that we can stream on each of our channels. That'd be cool in the future. But we're gonna figure this out. All right, let's see. I'm getting more messages. A buddy of mine, I was trying to talk him into getting a Grom, but now he's leaning more towards a beginner sport bike. So we might have. I'm kind of trying to talk him into if he would buy new, maybe a Ninja 400. If he's buying used, for the price, probably a Ninja 300. I'm thinking. I should do a vid on my bikes. I have a model car channel. I have 2 Sportsters, a Night Train, a Breakout, and a Street Glide. You should, Chucky, you should definitely, do some motorcycle videos. And speaking of your model car channel, I want to share with you what I have right now on my R1. Now, I haven't gotten a chance to work on it since we had our baby, just because things are just insanely busy with the baby. But yeah, jeez, I'm so thrown off with the way that the camera is and everything. But yeah, this is what I got so far on it, guys. And I'm sorry that the quality isn't the best, but of this video. But if you're on my Instagram, you've seen I posted some pictures on it. What's up, Matt? What is happening? But that is the latest that I've got on the R1 model. So there's that. Let me get back into these comments here. Streamlabs OBS. Okay, yeah, I was talking about OBS. So Patty, for Microsoft, there is a Streamlabs OBS app that I believe I was seeing, or something you can download to be able to do this. This app is easier to use than the actual OBS Studio because it's easier to click things and actually put things up on the screen and move them where you want them and add things. It's kind of cool. Let's see. I'll investigate it. Yes, Patty, investigate it. So I don't know if you have Apple or Windows, but it looks like this is a beta, they're saying, and I've noticed some little glitches here and there, but for the most part, it's working pretty well. Let's see. Yep, Matt said, "What up, Ray? What up, Matt?" Patty Outback, awesome. I'll get it as soon as I get on the PC next. Nice. You build nice models, bro. I've checked out your work. Thank you so much, Chucky. You have built some awesome stuff too. And it's something that I really want to get back into, but just not having the time or the space. We're gonna try to get into a house. Hopefully sometime later this year, depending on this whole coronavirus thing. Just that's another thing I'm gonna talk to you guys about. What's up, Chris? What's going on? All right, Chris. So this is something that I'm doing new here, just testing out. Sir Flesh Wound kind of hooked me up with this. Kind of told me about this whole thing. So just trying something a little different. Let's see. I'm Windows man. I'll get off my arse shortly and get to it. No, Chris. I don't have any cucumbers tonight. Shh, my kid's over here. Gosh. Shh. Come on, man. So Chris, all right. So let's talk about coronavirus 2020. 2020. Coronavirus 2020. What do you guys what are you guys doing to stay sane? How many of my essential motherfuckers we got in here tonight? I know Chris told me that he's getting hazard pay. You know, something that oh, gotta go, dinner time. All right, Chucky. See you later. Thank you for stopping in. You know, hopefully I can do this a little bit more.
Dinner.
We had dinner. But yeah, Chris told me, we were just joking around about it, you know, earlier today, and we were talking about hazard pay for us essential people who have to be at work. And he's like, yeah, I'm getting like $5 extra an hour. Like, what? That's awesome. I ate it. Remember we ate it? Portillo's chocolate cake, guys.
All of it?
Try it. Yeah. Remember Mommy had some, you had some, or I had some and then you had some?
It's all gone.
Yeah, it's all gone. All right. Matt says, what I want to know is what in the world is up with the Christmas tree in the background? All right, Matt. This is a holiday tree, okay? So it's something that my mom started doing because at my parents' house, the living room was pretty small. So instead of, after all the kids moved out and everything, instead of getting a big Christmas tree, my mom just got this, I don't know, it's like a decorative little pine tree. But she started doing it as a holiday tree. So whatever holidays were coming up in the year, she would put decorations on for that holiday. What I did is... What? Yes, my mom did pass away. But now what I did is we got these LED lights, so you can actually change them throughout the year to whatever, theme, color of the season. So this should probably be like purple-ish or like a yellow for Easter, but I put it on blue because I think it gives it a cooler ambiance. Ambience, whatever. But I just kind of think I just kind of like the blue. Yep, that was Brant. That was my boy. But yeah, throughout the year we'll be changing the decorations on the tree just to just keep the spirit up throughout the year. I think it's kind of fun. And then plus you don't have to keep putting a tree away each year. Let's see. Let me check up on these comments here. So that is one thing I'm going to do. Sir Fleshwound suggested it, that these comments here, instead of them going away, I'm going to try to see if you can just keep them all on. Just keep them all up. Oh, I just got a message from Amazon that the lights, yep, those lights you see on this tree, my dad wanted me to order a set for the screen house when we put that up. Patty says, well, I was so bored yesterday that I made a video response to a stupid comment I got on my channel. I've been off for a week with the man flu. Ooh, that sucks, man. Hope you feel better. And my first video back, when I get on the bike, I'm going to be doing a video, and I got all the photo evidence to prove it. But don't criticize big YouTubers on Instagram. They're little people, they're little trolls, will just attack you even though the person who did the thing knew that they were kind of in the wrong and kind of, kind of admitted it. But I'm going to make a video about that as my triumphant return to moto vlogging. It should be kind of fun. I'll be honest with you, I ended up deleting the comment because I just kept getting, crapped on. But I don't know. I just don't care anymore. So, I would just give it right back to these people. But I deleted the comment after somebody threatened to shoot me in the head. So I was like, all right, fun's over. Might as well just put a kibosh to that. I reported the guy anyway, but I was just like, all right, people are starting to get a little nuts here. So I ended up deleting the comment, but I took screenshots of everything. So, I'll be able to show you that on the channel. But yeah, I don't know. Unless you really want to troll some people, like, don't criticize a big YouTuber, because you'll get you'll get some major crap for it. Uh, so what I was talking about the coronavirus is, I think it'd be fun to invite some of you guys in here, to do a live stream, um, with like some topics and stuff, like what we're doing to survive this coronavirus, um, and for us in America, this relief stimulus package thing. Not wanting to get into politics, all that kind of stuff. But you know what? Screw it. I'll just ask you guys right now. For those of you in the chat, without getting into politics, say, you didn't have to use this $1,200 for any kind of adulting. What would you use your $1,200 for? And Patty, you could even get into this. You can even get in on this. Say you were living in America and you became a U.S. citizen for a day, and you got that Trump check sent to your house. What would you spend your $1,200 on? I'll give you guys a couple minutes while I fill up on my water, my Mio water. I'll give you guys a couple minutes. I'll come back and check out some of these comments. Hookers. See, isn't that fancy? Now I could say like, "Hey, be right back." I'd probably do something else, a different sort of be right back screen. But this is all just something I set up tonight while the baby's been sleeping. So I didn't even have a whole lot of time to set this stuff up. All right, let's get back in here. Let's see. Bam, bam, bam. All right. Sir Flesh Wound. Hookers and Snow Cane. Boogers. Yes, boogers. Chris, a 2020 Trek Marlin 7. Yeah, that's a nice bike you got. Zen bike stuff. Cheap ones, Zen bike stuff. Would have to choose between one $1,200 hooker or 12 $100 hookers. Ooh, that's a tough call. Patty. God, my kid. Expensive hookers and ice cream. Okay, all right. With sprinkles on top, or would she be called Sprinkles? Excuse you. That's the dilemma, Patty.
I'm a patty.
You're not a Patty.
Well, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too now.
I want some candy.
No, what time is it? It's almost 9:30.
I'm hungry 9.
Oh, guys.
909.
All right, guys. Well, I could hear my little baby stirring a little bit, so she is due to eat around 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. So I hope you guys. She prefers to go by Rocky Road. Ooh, I'm not even gonna get into that one. But yeah, I'm gonna get going, guys. So thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out. As always, just working our way through college. Jesus. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. And giving me some feedback on this whole thing and what we can add to this. Hi, bored. I'm Dad.
I'm
little board, you're about to get whacked upside the head.
Okay, I want to. I want to.
I'm gonna beat this kid. But yeah, we're just gonna figure all this out in time. So thank you guys for hanging out. Be safe. Be safe out there, guys. You know, we don't need anybody getting this corona and you know, really,
Coronavirus.
yeah, the coronavirus. You know,
Mean
just
germ.
don't want any of you guys to get that. So
Mean germ.
you know, be smart.
Mean
Just hang out at the house. Do what you got to do. Get by. And that's why we're gonna probably be doing more of these, just to hang out, have some fun. Let me check out these comments before I get off of here. Patty gets it. That's how I got through. I'm still working it off. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I go to the truck stop though. I don't know. For me, truckers pay better. So, on that note, have a good night, guys. And until the next video, I love you, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye. Now I gotta figure out how to turn this off. Ooh.